Hi, we're back.
Hi, hello again,
This is Mathis.
and Renee.
And today we're going to talk about another feature we introduced with Update 1 for Enterprise Alert 2017 called Team Tags.
Team tags, yeah, tags for teams.
So the idea is to basically use tags, as you might know it from policies, alert policies, to group teams into, let's say, specific logical containers, and then be able to access those containers, for instance, on the Who's on Call page. And we're going to have a look. Renee is going to show that to you now.
Exactly. So let's look into the product and open the teams overview. Well, we can see first of all we could basically filter by tags here already, but we don't have any tags so far. So let's create a tag, or let's tag some teams with a organizational identifier, like the department these teams are member of. And let's actually search for a network team here. And then in the details, we can see there is a new box here that says tags, and here we can enter a tag name. So we can see we get proposals. So that's from the tags that you've entered already. You can pick from that list and say, okay, network belongs to IT operations. And then if you go back to the complete listing of teams, then you can see here on the top there is the tag already displayed, because there is no one team having that tag in the software. And then let's get the database guys as well, and then let's say they are also working in IT ops department. Saving that here, and we go back to the teams overview and filter for the tag IT operations, and we can see that we get a nice filtering of only these teams that belong to that department.
Cool. So, and where does it come into play now?
Yeah, so actually that's one page where we actually have the ability to filter teams based on the tags that they have. But there's also our overview of people on duty by team that we name Who's on Call, and we also have the ability now to filter the display of these on-call teams by the tags. So we can see the default view lists every team here that we have in the system, but we now see the tag as well that we have assigned to teams, and then we can filter this view here the same way that we have filtered the overview of all teams in the software.
So, but this is not only for, like departments, right? So it is, the original idea why we built it into the software was a different one. It was not departments or to filter a Who's on Call page by department, but to filter the Who's on Call page by a specific responsibility.
Responsibility is also a quite good example. Yeah, responsibility in terms of applications that these guys are responsible for, or systems, or even we have other scenarios like jobs that they would need to perform on some, I don't know, entity or device, like even an airplane. You could actually enter airplane names there as a tag, and then you could filter by plane. And then you can see what kind of groups have maintenance jobs there, or could actually respond to incidents that are raised by this.
I see. So that means like you have your teams grouped by skills, and then you have a big job that requires teams or skills of multiple teams. You can group them by the specific job description, then you filter it, and then you see all the teams with all their skills who are at this moment, or you see the person who are on call for the specific big job from the different skill teams, and you see them here on the on-call, Who's on Call page, using that team tag filter.
Yeah,
right? That's pretty cool.
Great summary, yeah.
Stuff and cool stuff. And can you actually also use like create those pre-filtered Who's on Call dashboards using a team tag in the URL, for instance?
Yes, you can.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there's an additional get parameter that we've introduced that allows you to actually list the tags that you want to have included here.
That's cool. That's a lot
Yeah,
easier than
yeah.
it used to be. And so now there's an additional logical layer that you can use, or logical grouping using those smart team tags. And that's great stuff. Thank you, Rene.
Yeah, you're welcome, and I'm looking forward to our next session.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.